Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, where we are going through the Ringed City DLC and where I've changed my sword because I figured it was time to try something different, and I looked at other straight swords, and while none of them have the damage potential that the broadsword does, some get close. So I fully upgraded this one and upgraded several others quite a bit. And, yeah, this one is longer than a broadsword, and it's got a lot of thrusting attacks, which are nice. So I figured, hey, I'll give it a shot. And if it works out poorly, then we can just swap back to a broadsword. It's not like that's impossible. So it looks like we can actually get around the large bug by not walking straight down the stairs. So that's nice. Looks like there's another one over there. It's probably guarding something. That thing is big. And I am sincerely hoping it won't have a death squad of ghost archers. Okay. Did we just get milked? This thing just spoke. Okay, so it was not milk, but maybe like some kind of thread or something. What? Why is there a tiny head staring at me from the bog? This is weird. So, it's not really going to take more hits to bring things down by the look of things. It's close enough in damage to the broadsword that we don't really have to worry too much. And, like, it might take maybe one more hit to kill most things. And in exchange, we've got a more versatile moveset and also the added benefit of longer reach. So this sword may end up working out pretty okay. The dark sword actually has higher reach, like it is longer reach, and higher damage than this one. But its moveset isn't quite the same. So, yeah, I chose this one. So apparently there's two more of these jerks. Well, there's one. Okay, these guys are jerks. We've known that for a while, but yeah, be nice if they'd stop being such jerks. Just simple as that. Thankfully, when you kill them, they stop being such jerks. Amazing how that works out. Ugh, another one? Okay. Huh. Got one of these here, but our giant friend isn't firing down upon us. It's a shame. He could have really helped here. Oh, geez. More of these? I doubt these guys are actually susceptible to... Yeah, they're not. No backstabs. They're too turtly. And these two were actually not doing anything. I probably could have just left them. But I did not. It looks like these two are also just kind of hanging out. But that just means they're easy to bring down. And better to bring them down than to risk them being jerks later. Or so I have convinced myself. Are these the big guys? Thankfully, they seem to be pretty dead. Because if they were going to get up and use their big swords on me, then, well, there's a bunch of them. And that would probably end poorly for me. What is Dragon Slayer armor doing here? No, really, what are you doing here and not, say, behind a fog door? Like, for reals, what are you doing here? Also, how many sets of Dragon Slayer armor are there in the world? And how do you feel about Flame? Okay, that was not the best plan. Well, that's not something I expected to find out here. Yeah, usually when something is a relatively late game boss, you don't expect to find it just kind of hanging out later on. I'm glad these little bug guys just run away. And I want to figure out what this thing is guarding. No, you shall not partake. Because your animations are all too long. Ow. Apparently you've got a bit more reach than I expected. Nope, no partaking. Gonna happen today. So this guy was just over here for no reason. The one that was here was guarding nothing. Not a path, not an item, nothing. Ow. Okay. So if we keep going, then we're going to encounter this pilgrim over here. No, stop with the slapping. It is my desire to not be slapped under any circumstances. No, no one is going to be doing any partaking here. Why do you turtle up now, huh? So if I just go this way... Oh, there's some of these guys, but they seem to just be scraping around on the ground. But those two are guarding something. Thankfully, they seem content to just kind of hang out, which is good. Means we can get back to where we lost our souls very easily. So, where are our souls? Ah, there they are. And there's the Dragon Slayer armor. I don't like that you do damage to me through my shield. I get it, that it's because your weapon is electrified, but if you could just, like, not... I haven't fought a Dragon Slayer armor in forever. So... this may or may not end up going very well. Need to remember everything it's capable of doing. Thankfully, there's no big things to rain spells down on us this time around. Unlike the boss version of this guy. And I imagine he probably won't respawn once we bring him down. Ow. Not as ow as it could have been without the shield, but at that time, ow. Gonna need to start doing more damage per Estus here. Or else he is definitely gonna kill us. Okay, that actually... Yeah, I didn't even have a chance to run out of Estus there. Okay, we are going to need better strategy and maybe different armor. Might need to equip some stuff that's got better thunder res. Do I even have such things? Maybe. Like, do I have a shield that's got 100 physical reduction and more than 52 lightning reduction? Apparently, yes, and it's even a lighter shield, which, that's nice. Lower stability, though. Do we have better than this? Not without getting to the super heavy shields. What about with the lighter shields? Like, I know there aren't that many shields with 100% physical reduction. But there's one that's better. Do we have better than 87 lightning on 100% physical? No, we do not. So, this is our best shield for the job. How about our equipment? I know the equipment doesn't really change much, but can change some. Like Drake Blood Helm's better. We are looking for physical and lightning, and yeah, this has both. Better. So does this, even though it looks a little silly. And looks like we might not find better than our lovely little onion hat. Yep, looks like that's our best option for the helm slot. That is better. Is there better than Katarina armor? That would be better if not for the lower lightning res. But I think also most of this other stuff would reduce our, or rather increase our weight ratio beyond where it would be acceptable to do so. So, yeah, Katarina leggings get us above that threshold, but you know what? Let's just go full Katarina. Why not? We can ease... Oh, wait, we already have Havel's ring on. Ooh, that is problematic. Because we can't equip another thing that increases our equip load. So, let's not just wear nothing. That seems like a bad plan. But let's get the heaviest, bestest thing we can that doesn't put us over. And it looks like Lothric Knight's better physical, but worse lightning. I think we'll be fine like this, even if we do look really dumb. So, yeah, we're just gonna look stupid while we fight the Dragon Slayer armor. Oh, hello. Apparently I got some unwanted attention. I bet we'll be out of range of this caster if we just keep running. Oh. Oh, great. It does call those things. That's fantastic and a thing that I definitely don't hate at all. I'm sorry, I'm lying a little bit here. Yeah, I'm sure most of these enemies will drop aggro. So I'm probably totally okay just going this way. Not caring at all about what I'm leaving behind. Ow. You should do that move more. That's easy to dodge. Are you going to run out of stamina ever? Ow. Whoa there. I'm guessing... Oh. Wasn't quite out of range there. I'm guessing that kicking this thing's shield probably won't do much. But I kind of want to, just to see. It does keep its shield up for a decent amount of time, sometimes. Other times, it mauls your face in. So really, I guess it depends on how it feels at any given time. Okay, so this time, let's wander on over to this side. Maybe we'll get a little bit less attention drawn to us. And we'll pass a little bit closer to this. Oh, looks like, yeah, that thing's gonna spot us. I guess if we just start dashing this way, we hit an early cycle, and it doesn't like when we hit early cycles. Thankfully, as long as we just keep on keeping on, nothing's gonna get us. So we are totally safe. Just going straight for the Dragon Slayer armor. And there be our souls. Okay, for a moment it looked like my kick did something, but he just put his shield down himself, and then I got myself hit like an idiot. Yay! I'm making 0 progress. But that's okay. Doesn't take too long to get to this thing. Though I'd certainly like to actually get it down. Because as long as it's there, I'm going to want to kill it. Ooh, you know what? We do not need our Silver Cat ring while we are trying to kill this Dragon Slayer armor. And we've been spotted again. That's okay. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to want to kill the Dragon Slayer armor and that giant, because I imagine neither one is going to respawn. And if either one does, that'll be upsetting. Ow. Whoop. Yeah, it's much nicer having so much lightning resist on the shield and on my person, because it means we don't take much at all through our shield. Still take plenty of damage when it hits us with its weapon directly, though. But that's not something that's ever going to change. I should not, like, ever just dodge straight away. And yeah, that time for sure, my kick did hit it and did nothing. Okay, that actually hits behind you a little bit. Good to know. Yeah, kick did nothing. It'll probably be that way like always, unless the Dragon Slayer armor gets super low on stamina or something. Or maybe it's one of those, if you kick it twice, it'll work. I don't know. I'm not going to try and find out. All I know is I want the Dragon Slayer armor dead. I wonder if there's a lot of people who put down summon signs to help out in this area. There might be. But I don't think I'm gonna bother looking until I get super desperate. And hopefully it won't come to that. Because summoning help for an enemy that is just kind of hanging out, not even a boss behind a fog wall, that'd be something. Why did I even try and kick there? Ow. Can you not hit me in the face with your shield or weapon? Or really just anything? That'd be great, thanks. Ow. You turned around a bit much there. More than I bargained for. If I go for just one swing per attack he does, except for that one, because that gives me a nice big opening, then I'm decently safe. Though if he blocks my swing, then I'm left a little bit open. But yeah, if I swing once per opening I get, then I can dodge away before he can do anything else. So if I just don't get greedy, then this will go just fine. Because as long as I don't get killed, then it's gonna go down. Let's not fight so close to a wall. Got a little greedy there. Hang on. Let me heal up, buddy. Thank you. Got it. There we go. So it was just about not getting greedy, which is basically what I've been fighting for this entire game. That looks like a place that either we will or won't ever get to visit. Probably won't. Considering if we also had to explore all of that, that would add a lot of runtime to this particular DLC. Like, way more than the last one had. What's this? Oh, already killed it. Don't worry about it. So, now that it's dead, actually, let's get back to the armor that we had before. Were we wearing this helm? I don't remember what helm I was wearing. Oh, it was the Elite Knight helm. That's what it was. And then it was all... I was wearing the what's it? I'll know it when I see it. Drake blood. So, there we go. Yeah, that's what I was wearing. Gotta change my shield, though. Because that was the Black Knight shield. Though I've also got the Shield of Want all the way upgraded. It's not as good defensively, but it is lighter. But it's not as good defensively, so yeah, let's not use it. Even though it does get us more souls. So, I guess let's continue exploring and looting. Actually. Oh, hang on. Let's not approach that building just yet. Don't want to deal with those ringed knights. Oh, look at you just popping on out of the muck. Again, partaking, not a thing that's happening here. Also tell your little ones to stop it. I don't like them being jerks to me like this. And if I'd killed that one a little bit later, it might have actually gotten its stab off. All right, let's go for it. Ow. That one gave us much less trouble than the first, even though the first one was sitting down. Just a hidden blessing, though. That's really not much. Alright, so if we go this way, there was that pair of bug dudes who were kind of scraping at an item. I don't want to lock onto you. I want to lock onto this guy who's actually caring about us. What was that? Hey, don't punch me. I did not come here to be punched by a bug man. So, would you mind if I just... Wow, that was super not worth it. Yeah, could you guys stop trying to partake? I don't really want to deal with you. So if you could just give up, that would be great. Sounds like they gave up. Looks a little bit like it, but then again, not. So let's just go a little further. And what have we here? Okay. And are you the friendly one?
She lived in fear of the dark, of the things that gnawed at her flesh, and yet the abyss hath yet to produce any such creature. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin. And so, despite his weighty armor, he lived in fear of a delicate thing, little more than a girl. Where fire resideth, shadows twist and shrivel, but in the abyss there are shadows none. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin. And so...
So the guy clad in armor who's afraid of a frail thing, is that Vendrick? Oh. There were a few of them. I see. Well, hey, we killed both of the big enemies. They probably won't respawn. And if the giant respawns, then I guess it's not really that difficult to deal with. But that is going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we'll, I guess, deal with those two ringed knights and whatever may be past them. See you then, friends.